I was excited for the 6. Wanted to get it, but can't. Kinda wanna get this phone, and then I convert the possible price. I'm Real Gion, and welcome to the channel. The Pro model have the top of the line spec, Snapdragon 865 Plus, 1080p screen, 900Hz. I mean 90Hz, not 900. The thing that I like about it is that it's full screen, no bezel, no punch hole. It's just screen, which is awesome because of just how this camera system works. The sad news is from some of the removal stuff that they did, as in they removed the headphone jack. Personally, I don't miss it much because my car has Bluetooth now, but back then, this would be a big deal for me. For the Pro version, at the price that's estimated, I kinda want 1440p instead of 1080p, but if you're willing to pay more for the latest spec, then I guess this would work out pretty well. For storage, both comes with 256GB with expandable micro SD. This is awesome. I wish more flagships would keep this feature instead of selling us high storage variant, but I get it, business. On the storage side, it's a UFS 3.1, so it's the fast one in case you're wondering. This phone weighs a hefty 230 grams, so this is a thick boy, and sadly, it's thicker than a Note 9. I wanted a phone that's lighter than a Note 9. There is a side-mounted fingerprint scanner that acts as a power button as well. Personally, I haven't used those, but I think they should be better than the in-display fingerprint scanners. So, the most concerning thing for most people is the flip mechanism of the camera. It was for me back then when I didn't have a dedicated camera. Now that I got a dedicated camera for YouTube videos, I don't really care that much for the phone camera, but others might. So, for the camera, you get a 64 megapixel main camera with a 12 ultra wide 3x optical telephoto. Hopefully by the time when I post the videos, they have camera samples for you guys. But from what I'm hearing, the main camera is that it's most of the flagship phones that are using the camera, so it's pretty good. Later on, you can wait until Gcam comes out, get some better pictures. As for the videos, I remember the Zenfone 6 actually looking pretty good, so I'm hoping this one looks as good, if not better, because it is the next step up. The awesome thing about the phone is that the main camera is your selfie camera. Normally, when it comes to selfie camera, it's often not as good as the main camera, but this thing flips up and acts as your selfie. So if you're one of those people that are scared about people spying on you, this is a great phone because there's no selfie camera in the front since it flips. As for the flips, if you don't use the selfie mode that much, then you don't even notice. If you do, it's probably rated at like 100,000 million or some odd flip from the Zenfone 6. I'm pretty sure it's better now since they have working on this for a whole nother year. This phone comes with a big 5000 milliamp hour and a couples great with the 865 Plus. I think this phone can easily make it through a day, even longer. In terms of charging speed, you get a quick charge 4.0, 30 watts of charge speed. And the beautiful thing about this, just like the Asus ROG phone, is that you get to adjust the speed and adjust the charge hold. This way, you can preserve the battery for longer use. There was a part of me that was hoping for the 6000 milliamp that they use in the ROG phone, but I guess this is fine as long as the battery holds. Well, I think that's all that matters. So the regular Zenfone 7 is going for 55,700 rupees, which translated to like 760 bucks, which is fine. I think this is a good price for the chipset. It falls in line with the LG V60 Thin Q, but the Pro goes for 71,000 rupees. This translates to $960. At this price point, we're now talking high-end flagship with Quad HD, high refresh, excellent camera like the Works. Or a Note 20, not the Ultra, just a Note 20. Really depends on who you are. I understand that we're getting good features, but this kind of doubles the price of the Zenfone 6, and I don't think the vision was clear because you could actually do the ROG Phone 3 for about the same price. Then again, if I were to go with the ROG Phone 3, I wouldn't have expandable storage. And I think that's more important than a 1440 Hz refresh rate. I would also lose the extra 1000 milliamp battery size, so I don't know. I'm not sure if the trade's worth it or not. If you're in Taiwan, this is great. You can get this phone during launch, but if you're someone in the USA like this guy here, I guess we're just gonna have to play the waiting game. To be honest, if the 7 Pro was going for $700, I do it. I would buy that right away. Click. But at $1,000? I don't know. I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone. So let me know what you guys think. Would you get the phone? What other phones would you get for this kind of money? Click subscribe, the bell, thumbs up for more content. You guys stay awesome.